Welcome to FX Street. We're going to talk with you about Shiba Inu and where we think it's going. Before we do that, head on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you can get updated to all the content we're producing. Follow us on Twitter at FXS Crypto, and you can follow Akash and I individually, Akash at Mangyeko 0, and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look here at Shiba Inu, not much of a change from what we discussed earlier in the week. Had a nice little spike up on Wednesday, came back down, really having some difficulty moving above the Tenkan Sen. But really it's come back into the upper range of this congestion zone that traded back in late January, early February. And that's where it's pretty much kind of sit. And it looks initially like it could be pretty close to breaking down again, but really need to see that follow through occur. As far as downside risks, unless there's some type of little flash crash dip below, I don't see it breaking down below that 0.00002. If anything, it'll come down here to test the bottom of this range again and form a very clear double bottom. Or it'll just hover here and create a very subtle higher low. But as far as upside potential, it's likely to be limited to the 26 level up here, kind of close to where the extended 2021 volume point of control is. There's been there's been volume traded here, but it hasn't been massive. The problem with it, and with the problem with the volume bars and a lot of exchanges, is that if you look at on-chain metrics, you look at any type of service or a provider that monitors wallets of whales, and this is true for altcoins and Bitcoin and everything right now, is that the amount of accumulation going on off exchange on the OTC markets is pretty substantial. And even Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, those have a very large amount of if this was a stock market, we call it dark pool money that is going into long-term hodling positions. So again, on Shiba Inu, limited down to the 20.00002 is where I see the downside risk limited to, and the upside at 0.000025. Pass it off to you, Akash.
Thank you, John. So, do you hear the rain in the background? Is it audible?
Nope, I don't hear anything. Nope.
Awesome, cool. So,
just what I'm seeing here is of your voice, my friend.
Okay, cool. So, not a lot has changed since our discussion last time.
That really kind of tripped you up there, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, so thank you, John. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
So, the breaker, the H4 breaker is what we discussed last time, where price found a swing high and then another higher high, and then price breached below that, and you could have shorted the SHIB here, and here, but you did not, neither did I. You didn't notice this. But now, SHIB is consolidating tighter and tighter around this current level. There's a ton of liquidity here at 0.40201. So there's a good chance we could head down, collect liquidity and move higher, but I'm not leaning towards this particular scenario. I think there's going to be an attempt to move higher right from where it is right now. And an interesting thing that I noticed the other day for SHIB is this massive spike in daily active addresses, right? It spiked from anywhere from 5,800 to roughly 39,000. That's a massive spike, almost 7x, more than 7x, 8x. But while this is bullish, if you look at the volume, right, there hasn't been a follow through in terms of volume. So I kind of ignored this. But if we get a good spike in volume, then I'm expecting the SHIB consolidation to be followed by an explosive move to 238. This is the first level of resistance. Beyond this, we have the breaker extending from 270 to 288. And that's where I believe the upside is capped for SHIB, unless we get like a daily close above 288, in which case we could head up to 322. And the max I see SHIB heading is 344. So the upside capped at 344 and the downside at 201. I don't see it going lower than 201 to collect, unless, except for collecting liquidity, right? And yeah, so that pretty much sums up my analysis for SHIB from a short-term perspective.
All right. Thank you, Akash, and thank you everybody else for watching. Hope you all have a great weekend. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube and on FXS Crypto.